For the past 30 years, Allens Lane has hosted Vision Thru Art, a sculpture class for blind and visually impaired artists. Sadly, this program may not continue unless we can secure its future. Our class is unique in the way that we approach it. A lot of people think immediately that it's an art therapy, and it's not. It's a sculpture class for people who happen to be blind. And in doing so, we are really trying to bring out their inner vision.
This was the way for me to continue doing art without sight. And it's really amazing. I'll imagine something and then I'll be able to use my hands and make it come pretty close to what I imagine. Makes you feel like a real artist, you know.
I had one artist who's a little bit of a quieter person say to me, I've been dreaming about this piece all week. I've been so excited to work on it. I've been dreaming about it, which to me was really cool because she can see in her dreams and not while she's awake. That just really, that one really touched me.
We have some people in the class that were blind at birth and some became blind later on. So there's all these different levels of people and their experience in the class.
We'll talk about art and talk about what we're up to and share ideas, but we'll also talk about just what it's like to be a blind person, things that happen away from the class and share that kind of stuff. It's very easy for people, especially with this kind of disability, to stay in your comfort zone. Like I know this in my house very well, and I can stay here all the time. But it's nice to get out and, get away from that comfort zone and try something different, something new. Then you hear about, well, this person's doing this. And I was like, well, I guess I could do that too.
They come in the studio and they sit around a table together, building friendships that mean a lot.
It's Valentine's Day.
I know.
These artists share such a common struggle, and they can come together and focus on their work together and make some really amazing stuff.
Because of the large number of students within the class who are on fixed income, several years ago we actually decided to make the class completely free for all the students with free supplies. This way we wouldn't have to turn anybody away.
A lot of people were not able to work and they're just getting by. So for them to have the opportunity to come to this class that's funded, it's just wonderful. It just makes all the difference. And we're able to do art, which is what we love to do.
It's imperative that these people have a professional grade outlet.
The kilns, the materials, the clay, everything, the teacher, it all costs money.
Unfortunately, one of our major funders is no longer able to support the program. So we need to raise $10,000 in order to just have the class for next year. You're not only supporting the artists that are in the program, you're giving them peace of mind to know that that program will be there when they need it most.
To be able to go to a class like this that has our needs, in mind, and people with sensitivities to our people who are working without sight is just fantastic, and it would be very difficult to not have that around.
This worthwhile endeavor is something that is truly special and unique to our community and to the blind and visually impaired community as well. We need your help to secure this program for the future. We need your help to make sure Vision Thru Art lasts and lasts. Thank you.
See you next week.